Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wow, it's been a really long time since I sat down and filmed, and I am ready. I'm ready to sit down and talk to you guys. I'm ready to rotate through all of my makeup. I hope you all have been doing really well, and I hope you're excited for this Shop My Stash video. If you like Shop My Stash videos, please give this one a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And let's go ahead and talk about all the products that were in here from the last time around, and then we're gonna pull stuff out, go ahead and pull some new items in afterwards. Most likely I will be removing pretty much everything that was in here. So I have a couple new items. I think this is new. I'm pretty sure this is new, but maybe the rest were in here from last time around. We'll go ahead and get started with primers, and then we'll do foundation, concealer, powders, and all that. The first primer that I'm gonna go ahead and start with, I have these two here. I've got the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I do really enjoy it. I did use it most often. I use this one. I did use quite a few of my project pen items these past, I don't know how many weeks. I've been traveling a lot, so they're just easy to throw in my travel bag and go. So I haven't reached for these as much as I've reached for other products, but I've used them. This Kaja Dream Puff Radiant Mousse Primer. It is super illuminating, which is not a bad thing. I do enjoy that, and it worked really well under foundation, under my makeup. So that's it for primers. For foundations, the two that I had from the last time around, I had the L'Essentiel by Guerlain. This looks really nice on me when I have a little bit of a natural tan or even like a fake tan. But if I'm really pale, this does not look good. I think it's because it's a little bit older, so it's starting to kind of oxidize when I use it, which is, you know, one thing I need to keep in mind. I need to just use my stuff. But yeah, I need a tan. Otherwise, this does not look very good. The color just looks really off. The It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation. I had thought I was going to pass this on to my mom, but I used it a couple times and I really liked how my skin looked with it. The shade is a really good shade for me, which is really weird because it's medium neutral 31. Like, I would think that for medium neutral shade I need to have a little bit of tan, but this worked really well for me. Just like, you know, a little bit of a pale skin. I do have a third product, which I am going to go ahead and keep in here because I am really enjoying it. I ordered this as soon as it came out, so I've been playing with it. I did travel with it, again, because it's a squeezy tube, and it was so easy for like no makeup look. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint, and I picked up the shade 5. I have been enjoying it. Definitely going to stay in here. One thing to keep in mind is this is 45 ml, so yeah, it's nice. Significantly larger than normal foundations. Maybe because it's a BB cream, CC cream kind of thing. Let's talk about concealers I had in here, you guys. I feel like I've been addicted. The Natasha Denona concealer, I am loving it. This is the High Glam concealer, and I picked up the shade N8. Definitely need a little bit of color with this one, but it looks so pretty under the eye area. I have the Nars Golden Eye Light Reflecting Eye Brightener. Honestly, I wish I would keep it in here, but I did order a new eye brightener, or one of the newer eye brighteners from Huda. So I do want to play with that. The box has arrived like forever ago, and I still haven't cracked into it. The Tarte Shape Tape Radiant Concealer. I have thoughts. I've used this guy quite a bit. If you are looking for a medium kind of look, super hydrated look, this guy is amazing. It is not a full coverage, kind of like the original Tarte Shape Tape, but I really like this about it. It's super hydrating under the eye. If I need a little bit more coverage, I'll go in very lightly with the Nars one, just to cancel out like this coloration, and I'll go with this one. It looks absolutely stunning. So yes, I have been addicted to the makeup that I have in here, some of the makeup that I have in here. Let's talk about powders. Okay, I've never had to really blot throughout the day, but one of the days I had a really heavy moisturizer on. I had sunscreen, and then I really needed to put some makeup on, and I was just running late, so I just slapped on anything, and then throughout the end of the day I was like, ooh, I'm shiny, a lot more shiny than normal. So I'm like, I want to try this one. I want to see how this guy works. So I blotted with this Dior Ooh, it looks stunning. I think this is what I'm gonna start using it for throughout the day touch-ups, because it takes away the shine, brings like the makeup back to life in a very good way. It does not look heavy. It does not look like, oh my God, you just powdered your entire face with a pound of makeup. None of that. Super lightweight, but does a really good job. I enjoyed it. Summertime blotting. Hey, by Terry powder. This is the Hydra Care setting powder, and this is the colorless. I think I enjoyed it. It definitely had that Hydra kind of cool thing when you applied it. It is a white powder, so just be mindful of that. It's I prefer some powders with a little bit of a tint, like, you know, not super white. They call them translucent, but I still feel like they have a cast. The other two powders I had in here, I had the Décolleté face powder, and this is in the shade 80, which is glow pink. I really enjoyed it. I was pretty happy with it. It wasn't like overly glowy on the skin. And then I had the By Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector in the shade light. I'm still playing with this guy, trying to figure out what's the best way for me to use it. This is definitely on the contour side on the bottom, and then the top part is more of a like a buffing finishing powder. Two products in one. Okay, I can live with that. Let's talk about face products next. Let's do bronzers first. I had the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand Easy Contour. This is in the shade Fair Medium. This guy is really nice. I do like the fact that it's kind of super creamy, so I don't need much of it, and then I can still blend it. The formula feels really sheer, like hardly, it's not like a sheer, but it has color. You know how sometimes there are sheer products and then you blend them and you're like, where did it go? This is not like that, so that's a good one. I have been really enjoying it. I did have a couple other bronzers. I had the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze in Tantastic, I want to say. Yes, in Tantastic. I do really like this one. It's a cult classic. We had the MAC Biana bronzing powder. I do really like this one as well. It has a little bit of a contoury feel to it, so that's really nice, especially with a little bit of color. I also had this bronzer. This is the Gwen Stefani Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo, and this is in the shade Toasting. I think this shade is called Toastin'. Yeah, Toastin'. You can tell I really use this guy. It is really nice. I do really like the scent of it. I have enjoyed both the cream and the powder sides. And I think that is it for bronzers. Before I go ahead and talk about all of the other products, I am going to talk about this one. This is the Gwen Stefani Check My Glow Multidimensional Illuminating Highlighter, and this is in the shade Homegrown Glow. I'm actually debating exchanging this guy, you guys. I do not like the formula of it that much. I feel like it's you don't get enough glow, you know, like, hard to describe what I mean by that, but it's kind of like kind of dry, and I don't like it as much as I like her other products. I'm trying to swatch it to show you how it looks, but then when I use a brush, I can't get, like, it doesn't look like I have any highlighter on. Blend it, and then it kind of blends into not much. So it's been way over the 30 days. I don't know if I'm even around the 60-day. If I can't exchange it, I'll probably will. I did get it from Sephora, but if I can't exchange it, it's okay. I'm gonna keep playing with it. You know, I don't remember how far along I purchased it. I gotta move these out of here. They've been in here for ages, months and months and months. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about blushes. I did have a few in here, and I definitely had some favorites. You guys, this Baby by Mario, I am so happy I picked up this one. It is so beautiful, so easy to use. It has that super sheer formula. Like, it feels like you're not picking up any product. Then you apply it, and then it translates so beautifully, so glowy. This is the Rose Crush, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull my new one in as well this time around. It is so pretty. I have it in another shade. Another one that I really enjoyed is the Say blush light glow sculpt. What are those called? Why did I call them blush light? They're multi-use cream highlighting blush, and I have the shade Peach Glow. Peach Glow is definitely a shade that, it's my kind of shade. Peachy blushes, I really like them. I did really enjoy this one as well. It is a thicker formula than the by Mario, but it looks so pretty on the skin. Super duper glowy. I did go, like when I traveled for personal vacation, I only use cream products. So I took these with me. I took, which other? I took some cream bronzers. Like I only use cream products and my skin looked absolutely beautiful. Number one, I just did not want to spend too much time on my makeup. It was going to be super hot, and yeah. Those two blushes went with me on my trip. There are a couple more blushes. I do have, oh, I did have one more bronzer, and honestly I did not use it, but the Dior Rosy Glow blush, and this is in the shade 015 Cherry. This is so pretty, you guys. I really enjoyed it as well. I'm really happy that I picked up this shade. I did order a new blush from Makeup Forever that I think I got this shade. I think I want to say it was called Candy Darling, that really fuchsia color. I cannot wait to get it. I know it's so weird for me, so different for me, but anyway, I don't know why I'm jumping around. Here, this is coming out. It's really beautiful. I highly recommend. These couple products I did pick up from the duty free when I came back from my trip to Japan. And I have thoughts. I have lots and lots of thoughts. We have Chanel Tweed Coral, the Blush Duo Tweed Effect. This kind of gave me a hard time. I'm not gonna lie. It is a very subtle blush by Chanel, which is fine. I don't mind subtle blush as long as I can get it to work. But with this one, like that glowy gold stuff that was on top, that was gone, didn't even translate to the skin at all. But with this one, I really need a very dense blush brush for it to translate any color onto my skin. I've been using the Sonia G. Why did I say Sonia Kashuk? Sonia G brush, and this is the Jumbo Base brush. This is the best brush for packing on this powder. Like any super dense, you can see the color on it still. That's the only brush that really worked with this product to kind of get me the color that I really want. I guess I could have tried a little bit more fluffy brush and tried to like build it up, but that I felt like that wasn't working for how I wanted this powder to look, or this blush to look. Very neutral, very natural. If I had the choice to pick up another product, like the same product in a different shade, I would have definitely went with a little bit darker looking one, because it's not that much color on the skin. So FYI, yeah, I'm keeping it. I'm gonna keep it and enjoy it. I do have other blushes by Chanel that I love a lot more, but this one is, it's one of their base products, you know, like it's not a limited edition, nothing like that. So I was interested in it. This, on the other hand, the highlighting powder in the shade 10 Ivory Gold, stunning. It is absolutely stunning. If you're considering picking up one of the two products, I would go with the highlighter a lot more than those tweed blushes, just because it translates, it looks beautiful, it looks amazing on the skin, and yeah, I would recommend it. So there's that one. There's a couple more products. That Décolleté powder I also picked up from the duty free, and I think I'll be trying a couple more products from the brand maybe next time I go. Let's keep it with the Chanel. There's this limited edition eyeshadow and blush palette, and the shade is 957 Tendresse. This was so pretty. I absolutely loved it as a face palette. I did use it a couple times as eyeshadows, and again, it was that more subtle kind of look, which is fine. It is Chanel. We're going for sophisticated looks, but on the cheeks, this looks so pretty. The bronzer is stunning. The blush is stunning. I mixed up all three blushes. I use this as a highlighter. Really happy with this purchase, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad I picked this one up. I would definitely recommend if you can get your hands on it, if you're interested in something like that, that dual purpose. The last product I got, well, one more from the duty free, and that's an eye product, but let's talk about this one. This is the Clé de Peau And this is the Luminizing Face Enhancer. I picked up the shade 202 Golden Galaxy. This packaging is so pretty. It's gorgeous. This guy, I have thoughts again. It did have a little bit of overlay, and then after the first use, that was just gone. I like this quite a bit actually, but again, I feel like it needs a special brush. I do like it with a very light brush. I did actually use this one with it because I felt like it applied it so beautifully and it diffused it so beautifully. Yeah, my hand is probably not the best choice for swatching it. You can see a little bit of a highlighted part over here. This was really, really pretty. I do wish that I went with just slightly lighter shade. I thought the slightly lighter shade would show up too much on my skin. It looks super fake. But with this one, I feel like, okay, I can use it now, but I won't be able to use it in the winter time. Anyway, really, really, really enjoyed this product. Makes me feel really nice when I use it. Definitely a brand that I'm curious about trying their foundation. I know it's a fortune, but I'm interested, you know, I'm interested in trying more products from Clé de Peau. And if you have recommendations, let me know. All right, we have a couple more highlighters. Let's talk about this bronzer because I really did not use it. This is the Real Her Bronze Beauty Powder Wear Bronzer, Power Wear Bronzer, whatever it's called. This is one of bronzers I actually really enjoy in my collection. For some reason, it slipped my mind. I haven't used it this whole time it was here. It's coming out. 2 highlighters. We're kicking it old school, you guys. You have no idea how many times I reached for this MAC. Oh my God, why am I blanking on the name? Soft and Gentle. I was gonna say Soft Glow. Soft and Gentle. Ooh, this is so pretty. This was the only highlighter powder product I traveled with the past, I don't know how many weeks. It is so pretty. It lays on top of cream products really, really nicely. A classic for a reason. Mary Lou is another one that I know what look I'm gonna get when I use it, which is a look that's gonna be really beautiful, really highlighted. But it's Mary Lou. It's a classic, so she's coming out as well. I'm keeping it for sure. Let's talk about eyeshadow palettes. I tested out this Luna Soul eyeshadow quad. This is in the modeling eyes, and this is the shade 01. What was it called? Beige. I don't know. It's not my absolute favorite product, except it's my absolute favorite if I want one shade, a one and done, all over the lid, diffuse it, and then go about my day. This shade over here, I did take this with me on travel, and this was I took this one in one of the Pat McGrath small quads that I just absolutely love. So I took those two. This is so beautiful. All over the lid, like, and then diffusing it into the crease. Sometimes I will put this guy in the inner corner, or this one, and then under the brow. This one doesn't translate at all. So would I do it again? Would I purchase another one of these again? Probably not, but I am gonna hold on to this one because of this beautiful, beautiful shade. And like, it looks so pretty all over the lid. Like, it looks so, so pretty. Yeah. So just an update for that. This was a product that I picked up during my trip, you know. So let's talk about the other eyeshadow palettes we had in here. I am Nomad, Haunted Europe. You know, I was like, after I pulled it in and I was like, oh, you know, it's winter times. I mean, it's summertime, and here I am playing with this guy. But with the purple shades that are in here, this is very weird for me. I felt like I liked the cooler tone area section of this palette a lot more than this side. I felt like some of these shades are not like these super yellow gold ones did not look the best on my eyelids. I don't know, I feel like the undertone, it was too gold for my eyes. But I have enjoyed this palette. I definitely have been playing this one, these over here, these here. I did not use that one, this shade. The only ones that I'm kind of like not so much into are these ones. How rude. I got a phone call. It interrupted me talking. Anyways, I was just saying that these shades were not my absolute favorite. These four, maybe because of the timing of the year, maybe when I pulled this back in the fall, I would enjoy it more. But overall, I really like it, like super like it. The purple eye look I created with this one, oh my god, I wanted to wear it every single day. I felt like it made my eye color pop, and it, you know, my hair and all that looks so good. The coloring with my, you know, I get my point. Okay, now let's talk about the other eyeshadow palettes I had in here. I had this Little Baby by Pat McGrath. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. It's not my favorite palette from her. I hate how cheapy plasticky this is. The colors are nice, but I tried wearing, I don't know which one I tried to use, just like a one shadow look, and I was like, yeah, it's not really my favorite. So I am gonna go ahead and declutter this one. So there's that. The Secret Life of Scorpio by ColourPop. You guys, this is so adorable. I really enjoyed my my eye look when I used it. I used these three shades together. It was really pretty, and it's so cute and small. It's like, do I really need this in my collection? It's so tiny, so small. Probably not, but it's cute. So she's staying. The Melt Cosmetics Bad Side Zodiac. This is the air for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I don't know, you guys. I did not like the look I came out with when I used the top row. The bottom row looked really pretty, but the top row, I wasn't very impressed. I felt like they're not very, the shades were not very flattering for my eyes, for my eye color. So I'm gonna hold on to this for a little bit of time. Might try it again at some other point before I make up my mind on it, whether it's gonna stay or not. But yeah, at some point that might be a potential declutter. I'm not sure if I have, oh yeah, I do have a couple new things in here. What do we have? Separate brows and mascaras. Wow. Mascara. Liners. I do have a couple liners in here. I did pull in the Sephora, and I'm gonna pick up another shade pretty soon, probably during the Sephora sale. This is in the shade Love Affair. It is a purple eyeliner, and I pulled it in the day that I created that look with the Nomad Cosmetics palette. This went so beautifully with those purpley shadows from that palette. So really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. I want to keep it in. Grande liner, it's time I let it go. It's been open for so long. I do have the Pat McGrath Labs liquid liner in here too. I should really test. Oh, it's not clipping anymore. Okay, I should really try it out, make sure it's not dried out. This is going empty. And I did pull in the Charlotte oh boy, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Rocking Coal iconic liquid eye pencil, and the shade is Barbarella Round. It's a really beautiful brown eyeliner. I did use it at some point, I'm not sure when. For brows, you guys, I don't like this Juvia's Place Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Gel. This is clear, and I feel like it does not have much hold for, you know, it doesn't have that much hold compared to the one that I was using right before, which was like Queen something. That one was, it glued my brows in place. I do have a lot of brows. I do like to kind of freeze them a little bit, you know, not laminate, but kind of like freeze and have them kind of look bushy-ish a little bit. This was more of a softer hold, but I'm gonna keep it. I can get some more use out of it. I do have the M Cosmetics. This is the Micro Fluff, but this is in the Classic Brunette. Not a very good shade match for me right now. I should probably pull it out. And then I have the Brow Wiz by ABH, and this is in the shade Soft Brown. I haven't been really reaching for a brow filler, but occasionally I'll want to use it, or I do reach for it. I do have the MAC Magic Extension Mascara. This has been really nice. The Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara. I think this is an empty as well. The last couple times I used it, it was pretty flaky. It's beautiful mascara. I love it. And I wish I could get more, you know, like get it to stretch out more, but it's been open for a while. We've got the Lottie London Super Fake, and then we have the Tower 28 mascara. The Lottie London is really, really, really pretty. Gotta be very careful though. It can get extremely, it can build up really quickly. The Tower 28, I thought it was okay. Honestly, it's been a long time since I played with it, since I opened it. I've been mainly trying to use up these, and I think I had the Caution Mascara by Hourglass, and that just was like, okay, I'm done. There's no way I can get any more out of it. So I've been playing with some other ones. I do need to play with this one a little bit more again and see what I think about it. So these are staying in here. We do have MAC Paint Pot, and then let's talk about lippies and setting sprays. I am failing with lippies and setting sprays. Well, in lippies especially. I somehow just used these, and then I reached out for some other lippies from my collection. These ones have not gotten any use, but at this point, I'm just gonna remove them and then start fresh picking some other products. But Lucky Chick, this actually went in my beach bag and I used it a couple times. This Grande Lips, I love it. I am gonna go ahead and declutter the other shade, the neutral or natural shade. This looks so much prettier. This is in the shade Spicy Mauve. The other one did not perform the same as this. We had Charlotte Tilbury Pitch Perfect in here, beautiful nude. We had the contour, lip contour by Huda. This is in the shade Honey Beige. I did have this guy from Paul and Joe, and I think the shade was shade number 16. I did not want to use it because I didn't want to, the embossment that was on it went away, but it was really pretty. So these are coming out. I did get a lot of use out of them, and I did get a lot of use, some of my Project Pan lippies. They were just living in my purse, so I did use some other lippies, you know, not just these. Now let's talk about these ones. They've been in, some of these have been in here for a little while. The Smashbox one has been here for a little while. I think I'm gonna hold off on red lippies because I'm not really wearing red lippies. I think I'm gonna wait until like fall, winter time and start playing with them again. But these are gonna go back into my collection. Smashbox, Nars, Besame, and then Dose of Colors lippy. They're going back into the collection. All right, the last two products I had in here were setting mist, primer mist kind of thing. The Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray was pretty nice. I did really enjoy it. The Patrick Ta Major Glow Dewy Milk Mist. I did really like this one as a primer mist. Did enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. I love the bottle of this guy. I think we covered everything that was in here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this major mess I made, and then we'll go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use up, or not use up, to use for the next couple weeks. Alrighty, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use. I'm gonna start with my new makeup drawer. To be honest, I don't have a whole lot of new makeup, which is good. So some of these items have been in here for a while. We're gonna go ahead and grab a couple. There are a few samples, makeup foundation samples, kind of samples I received from Sephora. Sorry, I'm kind of really wobbly. I'm gonna move out of this drawer pretty quick. Let me just show you. I do have these samples, which I do wanna pull in. This is by Calorie Free Dreaming. I do plan on using them. I do have this Kaja Whipped Dream. These could be used as eyeshadow creams or as blushes. There's 4 different shades in here. They kind of look all very similar, but I do want to use this guy. I want to try it out. And then of course there's the True Skin Serum Foundation by Ilia, which I've been hoarding for quite some time. I do want to try it. So these samples I'm gonna pull in and I'm gonna test them out because I'm really curious about a lot of those products. Now let's go ahead and talk about some other products from in here. I picked up the Rose Quartz by Huda. I could not remember if this is the one I purchased before and I returned or what. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with this one. I'm gonna pull it in. It looked really, really nice. So I don't know. And then I also picked up the Huda Beauty hashtag full filter color corrector, and I got the shade Peach. So I do want to try this out as well. I do want to play with this mascara. I think maybe I'll pull in these two, both of these mascaras. I have one Supernatural Lash by Melt, and I have the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I'm gonna pull both of these in. I don't usually pull in mascaras because I try and stretch the ones that I have open for quite some time, but because we got rid of 2, I'm pulling in 2. I do really want to try, let's see what else is in here. There's quite a few blushes in here still from a really, really long time. Let's see, which one do we want to start with? I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the Nars Afterglow Liquid Blush, and this is in the shade Brazen. I really want to play with that one. I do have the By Mario, and this is in Just Peachy. I just had the other shade on my door. I do want to play with this one as well, so I'm pulling that in. I'm going to pull in some highlighters. I have a couple highlighters that have been here for quite some time. I am going to pull in the M Cosmetics. This shade is Clarity. It's a Heaven's Hue highlighter. I think that's what they're called. Heaven's Hue blushes. This is Sunscape highlighter, and then it's Heaven Hue blush. This is a very orangey one. They're kind of trendy now. I am going to go ahead and try it. This is in the shade Persimmon. Again, this is by M Cosmetics. I think that will be all from this drawer. I don't think I'm going to pull in anything else at this time. Well, let's do some lippies, actually. I am going to go ahead. This felt like maybe it broke in the tube. It made a funny sound. Gwen Stefani Lippy. I'm going to pull that in. I am going to go ahead and pull the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, and this is in the shade Cherry. Someone I watch on YouTube, I didn't really watch her whole video, but I just saw her thumbnail, and then she had some items that she does recap or on her Sephora hauls. So she goes back and says like, okay, this is what I hauled, this worked or didn't work. This one was on the side that was returned, so I'm kind of like, I didn't watch the video, but on the thumbnail it was on the X'd out side. So I'm gonna try it. It's been in here for far too long. I know I cannot exchange it, but I'm gonna try it. We have a single eyeshadow thing. This is 2020 Beauty Brown Eye Girl. This is just like a shadow stick. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna try it out. And I think that is it from this drawer. I did place an order at Pat McGrath, and I definitely plan on picking up her newer palette whenever it comes out. I think it's supposed to come out on August 2nd, so I will pick that one up, the 11. I did place an order during her sale, and I picked up the Pat McGrath, was it the first one? So at this point, I'm only missing number 2. I'm waiting for a sale. It sold out before I could pick it up during the last sale. Anyway, why was I talking about that? I don't know. Oh, I wanted to say I picked up the number 1 palette. It's still in its box. I haven't unboxed it, so I'm not pulling it in today. Okay, this is it from the new makeup drawer. Let's go ahead and move on to primers, and then we'll do foundation, concealer, and all that stuff. Alrighty, let's see. Which primers do I want to play with this time around? Me and my primers, you know me, glowy. Give me all the glow. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play with this one. This is the Ritual the Feel Thorn Oil Priming Facial Elixir. I'm gonna play with this one. I'm gonna pull this baby in. I remember really liking that. I think that, let's see, this was in there not that long ago. Same with this, same with this. I think this one as well, where I had them not that long ago in my stash. I had this one not that long ago. Versali maybe not that long ago. This one not that long ago. So that leaves us with just a few options. I'm gonna do the Thorn oil one, and then I think I'm gonna do one of the gripping primers by e.l.f. They're all good. I like all of them, to be honest, all four. I think I'm just gonna go with the, let's do this one. It's been a long time. The e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I'm gonna do this guy. These two. Okay, let's go ahead and pull in some foundations. I do want to keep in mind that I have some samples that I really want to use, and then the one left from last time. Okay, so for foundations, oh my goodness, I have all these extra samples in here as well for foundation. I am drowning in samples, you guys. I need to start using them, play with them. To be honest, there's a few in here that I really like, and I would like to play with some more. I love the House Labs foundation. I'm gonna pull it in. I know it wasn't there not that long ago, but it's okay because I really like it. Ooh, let's see, what do I have? Ooh, Zoeva. What do we have here? Say. I haven't used Say in a long time. Do I want to do Say, or do I want to do Prism Libre by Givenchy? I'm going to do Say. I'm going to pull in the Say one. Kind of want to do this one, but I think I had this one not that long ago. We're going to do Say. So these two, House Labs, Say. There's a lot of other samples that we should play with. I did pull in a color corrector. You guys, I ordered the Makeup Forever new concealer. It hasn't arrived yet, but I did order it. I was very tempted by that one. Okay, concealers. I know I've been very predictable. How about we do, I was gonna say Kulfi concealer, or maybe Kulfi and something else. Let's do Kulfi and, do I want Kosas, LYS, or Neutrogena? I think I'm gonna reach for, I love these. So many in here that I really enjoy. I'm gonna do the Givenchy one because it's newer to me and I haven't played with it that much yet. So I'm gonna pull that one in for concealers. If I need any color correctors, I'll reach back in here. I don't think I do at this point. Let's go ahead and pull in some powders. All right, for powders, got quite a bit of glowy products. Let's see, what do we want to play with? I think I will go ahead and pull in the Guerlain for a finishing powder. Meteorite 3. I'm gonna pull that one in. I think it's been a really long time since I played with Laura Mercier, just her normal translucent powder, like the loose. Is this Laura Mercier? It is loose, translucent, and this is the tiny one. I kind of prefer the big sizes. It's so much easier to reach in there. But then that's ginormo, so big in my drawer, along with this one. Unless we skip the Guerlain and get the Candle Glow by Laura Mercier, the shade 2. Which one do I want to do? You know, just pull both of these in. We'll find a spot for them, even if they have to live on my vanity for the entire time. That's all right. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and, I was going to say this one, the Rare Beauty one. It's been a long time since I used it, probably since last summer. So I don't know if it's a good color, good shade. I'm gonna pull this one in, and that will be it for powders. I don't need a pressed powder. I've been really enjoying the just loose. So these 3 powders are gonna be it for this time around. Let's do eyeshadows next. Okie doke, let's do eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna try to do it right this time. Let's pull in some colorful, summery looking eyeshadow palettes. What is summery? Um, Good question. What is summary? This is not Tarte Man Eater. I think one that comes to mind would be from ABH. I think I'm really curious. I'm really no, it's not really bright and summery. What about the Carly Bible? Let's pull in the Carly palette by ABH. Do that one. Why is this upside down? It shouldn't be upside down. There she is. How about we do, what else do we have in here? Ooh, oh, that's plain Jane. Let's move on to the next drawer down. Actually, I need to put these back in here. Okay. What do we want from here? I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in I'm gonna pull in this one. The Bridgerton eyeshadow palette collab with Pat McGrath. I'm gonna pull this one in. This is the First Water, something like that. Diamond of the First Water. So that's 2 palettes so far. Ooh, let's do this one. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eye palette. How about one more? One more palette. How about we do Mini Gold? Natasha Denona Mini Gold. I'm gonna do this one. And that will be it for eyeshadow palettes. Let's go ahead and pull in some blushes, bronzers, and all of that good stuff. Let's move on to face palette drawer from here. I think it will be only right to pull in the Pat McGrath collabs with Bridgerton. I do really like this one. It's 2 blushes and a highlight, so we're gonna pull in this one. Let's go ahead and move on to bronzers. I don't have many bronzers yet. I didn't actually pull in any, did I? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and pull a few bronzers to use. Okay, for bronzers, I've been really thinking about this one, Nude Stick Sunkissed. I'm gonna pull that one in. What else? I know, cream. Immediately, cream bronzer. Pull that one. How about we do, kind of want to pull in another cream, to be honest. I really want to pull in one more. I think I'm gonna do, I really like this one by Danessa Marks. I'm gonna do this one. Danessa Marks. This is the Power Bronzer Matte Bronzing and Shaping Cream, and this is in the shade medium. I'm gonna do that one, and I think I will go ahead and pull in, let's pull in this LYS bronzer. This is in the shade Motivate. Might have to build it up, but no big deal. We'll do that one. And then let's do, what are we doing of these? Sweetie Pie, or this is Gingerbread Man. This one is nice, but it always reminds me of winter. Ooh, why don't we do Mario? Makeup by Mario. This is soft sculpt bronzer, and the shade is like bronzer, and this is in the shade medium. This is the powder, not the cream, not the sculpt one. So I think that should be enough. That's 2 creams, 2 powders. I think we're good. Let's move on to another door. Okay, moving on to blushes. I did pull in 2 creams, so I gotta keep that in mind. This door is getting completely completely out of control. I'm like, I'm gonna try these products, and then I'm gonna get rid of the ones that I don't really like, and then I just hoard them. Not good, you guys. Not good at all. It's so overwhelming. I really need to get it under control here. Yeah, there's so many that I'm like, anyways. I'm rambling on a different tangent. I really miss this one. This is the Sicily Lorchid Coral, shade number 3. I do want to pull it in. I really love this one. I'm going to pull that one in. I think I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, let's do House Labs. This is a beautiful one. Pomelo Peach. And just one more. I'm going to pull one of these MACs. I've been considering decluttering a lot of my MAC blushes. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not really enjoying them. I'm not loving them as much as, you know, they should be loved. Okay, which one? Oh, we're gonna start with one. Which one is this? This is in the shade Melba. I know I like Melba. Do I like Melba? I think so. What's this one? This is a little bit deep. This is the shade Peach Twist. It's a shimmer blush. All right, we're gonna pull it in and we're gonna see what we think about it. It's pretty. I'll have to see how it looks on my skin. Okay, and then highlighters. Okay, highlights. I am gonna go ahead. What do I want to play with? Okay, for highlights. Ooh, that's a beautiful one. Let's pull in Rose Quartz by Jouer. Put this one back. And let's go ahead and pull in I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do Catrice Sungasm. This is a really good one, but it's ginormo. And then I'm gonna do what we pulled in. We pull in. Let's try this one. I'm gonna try this baby out. This is the Glam Light Cookies and Milk highlighter. I'm gonna pull this one in. That will be it for highlighters. Only thing remaining for us is setting sprays and lippies. So let's do those. Alrighty, moving on to setting sprays. This is another out of control thing, and mainly because like some of these stuff I've been taking with me places. But no, it's just out of control because there's a ton in here. That's why. Stop giving yourself excuses, Rania. I don't know what to play with. I think for primer mist, I need to separate this area better. Like primer mist on one side, all the rest is on the other side. But we're just gonna roll with it. How about we do this one? It's been so long. One size onto. No, it wasn't that long. I think it wasn't there not that long ago. We need a system, you guys. We need a system. System for using things in order. Yes, for someone. What do I want to play with? Let's go ahead and pull in the Rare Beauty. I can't remember if it was in there long ago or not. Always an Optimist 4-in-1 mist. I'm gonna pull this one in. Put this back. We will travel with. I'm also going to pull in, let's do this one, the Kimchi Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. I know, like, we're doing matte and glowy. Yeah, that's all right. That's it from here. Just do setting sprays. I'm okay with that. This guy is amazing. Caloric. I don't want to play with it again, but you guys are probably sick and tired of me playing with that one. So we're going to skip it. Let's go ahead and do lippies. I'm going to try to just go glosses, maybe like lip crayons. I'm not getting any liquid lipsticks or any of that. So let's do it. Okay, for lippies, I'm gonna declutter this one, the grande one, and the shade is barely there. Does not look good. That's gotta get decluttered. I think let's do some Fenty glosses because, well, why not? I like, or you know what? Let's do some of these. I don't know. With these, because these are all nice, and I put them in that one spot so I can use them more. I think I'm gonna do one of these Maybelline ones. Oh, if I can get it, the lifter glosses, you know, by Maybelline. This is so tight. Okay. I'll pull in two. I'm gonna do these two. One is in the shade Stone and one is in the shade Petal. Pull those in. I guess I'll skip the Fenty for this time around. Let's go ahead and pull in. Why don't we do? Play with some of these. This used to be a real favorite of mine. I'm gonna pull it in. Vasanti Power Oils Lip Gloss in the shade of Supermom. I'm gonna pull that one in. I think I will do those Ilia ones are really nice as well. How about we do this Coral one by Persona. This is in the shade Coral Gloss. We'll play with that one. Do I want bullet lipsticks? I have not been really reaching for bullet lipsticks, so I don't know if it would be a good idea pulling one in. It might not get used at all. Let's do this Glam Light. This is in the shade Caramel. This Buxom one is really pretty too, pinky. This is in the shade Claire, so we'll pull this one in as well. Let's move on to the next row. We're down for lip crayons. From here, for lip crayons and, wow, lip balms. Look at my lip balm area. Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni. Is it macaroni? Macaroni. Holy pepperoni. How about we do this one? Amy Cole Oil, and this is in the shade, ooh, lip treatment oil, and the shade is Smitten. I'm gonna pull it in. I remember it was really nice. I remember enjoying it. Oh my gosh, I need my family and friends to come shop my stash. Just come take, just come take it. Come help. Come remove things. Okay, and then from here, ooh, you know what? Why don't we do, I'm going to go ahead and pull this one in. This is in the shade, oh no, that's Clementine. I pulled in Persimmon, not Clementine. I guess it's not the right one for this time. How about we do those Tarte Maracuja lip plumpers? I have the shade Poppy. I'll pull in the shade Poppy. I feel like I end up using lip glosses like a lot more often than I would use bullet lipsticks. So I feel like I can pull in quite a few. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Oh, you guys, I finished one of these. I can't believe it. You guys are gonna have to wash my empties. What else is here? I'm gonna do this Tristique one. This is in the Chile Red. That's a really nice, very nice shade actually. What's this one? It's another Tristique Florence Fig. I love that one. Ooh, I wanna do this one. Freck Makeout Club. I really enjoyed it when I purchased it. And I think I want one more. I know, crazy. But let's go with a bright one. We'll do a bright. Ooh, actually, I'm going to do this one. The Nars, and this is in the shade Dragon Girl. Yeah, so I'm going to do these two. I think that's plenty. I'm going to go ahead and put everything back in the drawer, and then let's go ahead and do swatches of everything. Alrighty, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about all the products that are in here for this time around. I'm going to go ahead and get started with primers, and then we'll move on to all of the other stuff and we'll do swatches. For primers, I pulled in 2 primers. I pulled in the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I remember really enjoying this one. I remember it being a really good primer, so I'm looking forward to playing with it again. And I have one that got tucked in all the way back here. For some reason, I gotta reorganize. This is the Ritual de Feel Thorn Oil Priming Facial Elixir. This is so pretty. I'm actually considering using it just as a facial oil throughout the day, not necessarily just as a primer, because I can, and it looks so pretty on the skin. It does not look red like that. It just goes on kind of clear. So those are for primers. For foundations, I have a couple. Let's go ahead and talk about the samples first. I have the Ilia Lightweight Smoothing True Skin Serum Foundation. From here, I'll probably be able to get use out of maybe these. We'll see. But I have this to try because I'm really interested in that foundation, and I'm really interested in the Cali Ray. I love the highlight from them and the setting spray. So I'm really curious about the Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. It's a clean foundation. There's 3 shades in here. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find one that matches me. There's 4, 8, and 16. 16 will definitely be too deep, but we can do the 4 and the 8. Or maybe I can mix the 16. No, 16 is too deep. I'll maybe pass that on to a friend. So I'm using these samples for foundations, and I have these 3 in here, and I'm holding myself accountable pulling these foundation samples, because next time we do this video, I want to update you, be like, yes, I used them, or no, I did not use them. I don't want to say no. I want to say yes, I used them, and maybe I'll repurchase, you know. Foundations, I have like full size. I have 3. I got this Say foundation. This is the Gluey Super Skin Foundation in the shade 10. House Labs. I love this thing. It looks amazing. And this is in the shade 200 Light Medium Neutral. And then I have the Nesta Myrex Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint, and this is in the shade 5. So that's what we have going on for foundations. It is a very packed drawer. Let's talk about concealers. Yeah, so much stuff. For concealers, I have 3. This is an eye product. I have the Prism Libre Skincare and Concealer by Givenchy. This is so beautiful. Looks really nice under the eye. This is in the shade N250. I have Kofi Main Match Concealer. This is in the shade Cocoa Crush. This is a really nice. I kind of can't stop using it. I don't know how many times I've reached for it. And then I have the hashtag Faux Filter Corrector by Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade Peach. I really want to see what this is. Oh my gosh, that looks dark. Oh boy. Well, we shall see. I just threw away the box. I swatched on top of a black eyeliner. Probably the best spot to swatch. But that looks really peachy. Should I try one more time? Let's see. Yeah, that is peachy. What shade did I get? No, I got shade Peach, but was it the lightest, middle lightest, 3rd? Well, I guess this will definitely cover up darkness like blue discoloration and all that, but is my concealer gonna hide it? I don't reach for extremely full coverage concealers. Anyways, we shall see how that is. Gosh, I can't believe I just threw away the box too. Oh well. Well, I can't do anything about it, right? Maybe I can exchange it at Sephora like that without a box. I'm not sure. Okay, that is it for concealers. For powders, I pulled in just a couple. I pulled in the Rare Beauty powder. This is the light medium shade. I remember it being too deep, but I don't. It's been a while. And I pulled in translucent powder by Laura Mercier. It's an oldie but a goodie. For a setting powder, for a finishing powder, I pulled in Guerlain I've got L'Essentiel on the mind. I pulled in Guerlain Meteorites, and this is in the shade 3 medium for a finishing powder. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and get working on the I'm gonna move all these lips out of here. There's just too much. All of these lippies are gonna go in here for now. Oh boy. All right, there. Now I don't feel crammed. Let's go ahead and talk about bronzers. For bronzer, oh, actually I do have face palette as blushes and highlights. I'll wait on it. For bronzers, I pulled in, let's talk about the cream ones first. I pulled in 2 cream. One is by Nude Sticks and one is by Danessa Myricks. The Nude Sticks one is in the shade Sunkissed. Feel like this is a beautiful shade for this time of the year because I can use it as a like a blush bronzer, you know, and it looks like a beautiful bronzy shade, kind of like sunburnty. So there's that one. The Danessa Myricks one is significantly different, and you'll see like this is more of a bronzing bronzer. It's super well, they're both really creamy, but this guy kind of translates into a powder. And yeah, it blends really nicely. Well, I should have blended that one. If I was gonna demonstrate one, I should have demonstrated the rest, right? Here we go. It's probably, yep, it's set. Oh well. Alrighty, next for bronzers, I pulled in 2 powder bronzers. This is by LYS. This is the No Limits matte bronzer, and this is in the shade Motivate. This will need a little bit of building up, but it's fine. I don't mind that. It's really pretty. It's very nice on the skin. And then I do have the Mario by Mario bronzer, and this is in the shade medium. This is the powder one, not the that skin transforming one. It's just powder bronzer. There it is. Got nice variety. I think that's it for bronzers. Wow, I didn't like, okay, I'm restricting myself to a few. Let's talk about blushes. This is highlights, I believe. Highlights, yeah, blushes. We'll go ahead and get started. Should we do creams first? Liquid? Let's do this one. These 2 are creams. We have Nars Afterglow Liquid Blush, and the shade is Brazen. Ooh, that looks beautiful. That looks so pretty. That's a beautiful shade. We have by Mario. This is in the shade Just Peachy. This is that blush veil. So it is that creamy formula. Ooh, that's gonna be so pretty. Another beautiful looking blush. Now let's go ahead and talk about the powders. I pulled in Sicily L'Orchid Coral 3. I absolutely love this blush. It is my favorite blush. My favorite in my collection. So there's that one. I'm starting to make a dent in it. I do want to get one more shade. I think I'm gonna go for the deepest one of them. I'm just waiting for like I can find it on sale, or for when Space NK does their sale, maybe I'll pick it up then. The other blush I have is Pomelo Peach by House Labs. I love these. I really wish that they did not discontinue that one shade that I really wanted, and I couldn't get my hands on it during the sale, and now it's gone. So there's that one. We've got Heaven's Hue blush in the shade Persimmon. This is from M Cosmetics. I hauled this guy, I feel like ages ago. It's gotta be more than a year, and I still haven't used it. So there it is. That's really orangey. And then the last one, which is one that I'm like, I don't know if I really enjoy it, is by MAC. This is Peach Twist Sheer Tone Shimmer Blush. It's been a long time since I used it. Yeah, see, it's super shimmery. Very glowy, but we'll see. I might end up just loving how it looks on my cheeks. Alrighty, let's go ahead and talk about the highlighters, and we'll talk about the face palette next. Alrighty, for highlighters, we pulled in one of the M Cosmetics Sunscape highlighter, and this is in the shade Clarity. This is another product that I hauled forever ago from M Cosmetics, and I have not used. Ooh, that's really pretty. Kind of looks like the one from Rare Beauty shade Mesmerize, I want to say. Looks pretty similar. That's really nice. My finger was a little moist, so was my arm. So, and it is a baked product, so I can use it wet. The other highlighter is by Jouer. This is in the shade Rose Quartz. Swatch this baby. It's very blinding. Blinding highlighter. And then we have the Sungasm by Catrice Face and Body Highlighter. This thing is huge, and you really don't need much from this when you want to use it. So it's even lighter in shade. Look at that. Icy white, pink, peachy. And then we have this guy, which is by Glamlight. This is the Cookies and Milk. I remember I wanted to hold on to it. It looked so pretty when I was like trying to figure out what am I gonna declutter for highlighters like a while back. And this just looked so pretty. It's one of those products that I'm like, I think I don't wanna keep it because I don't use it. And then I swatch it and I'm like, oh, I can't get rid of it. That does look really pretty. It does look like there's bigger chunks a little bit in here. So I wonder if these will actually stick to the skin. I'll have to see when I use it on my face with a brush. Might have to like mist it, you know, maybe. All right, and then lastly, for like face products, we have the face palette. This is the Pat McGrath Labs collab with Bridgerton. Love at First Blush. 2 blushes and a highlighter. I love this blush in here. Wow, I forgot that she had this pinky blush in here. This blush is so pretty. And then this highlight, oh, stunning. So there's that blush. Well, this is the center blush. This is the highlight. My fingers might have been a little. And then that's the lilac looking blush. Cherish, Nymphet, and Venus Nectar. Nymphet is a shade that's so pretty. I'm gonna swatch Venus Nectar one more time because I feel like for some reason it swatched pretty deep. But what I remember when I used it on my skin was not that deep. Okay, maybe my finger was a little stained. Looks slightly lighter. I'm not sure. Okay, well, it looked really pretty on the skin, so we will see. Alrighty, now we can go ahead and move on to eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes and all that. I'm just moving some stuff out of my way. Let's talk about these first. Where was that? Uh-oh, where'd I put it? That single, oops. Where did it go? Did I put it away with the lippies? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, let's talk about these. Kaja Whipped Dream Multi Eye and Cheek Colors. There's 4 in here. Again, these are the 4 shades. Like I said, I feel like they look pretty similar, which is fine. I am looking forward to trying them. I'm gonna try them for both my eyes and my cheeks. They look really cool. They look really interesting. And then there is this 2020 Beauty Visionary eyeshadow stick. And this is, ooh, it's got a little pencil sharpener. And this is for brown eye girl. Or maybe it's called brown eye girl. I remember this, like, this was so brown. Ooh, sticky. Okay, well, this might be good for a base for other colors, or maybe as like a smudged out eyeliner, like smoky liner. I'm not so sure about that one. We'll have to see. Now let's talk about the eyeshadow palettes. The only one that's new to me is this one, Rose Quartz by Huda Beauty. The rest I've had for a while. We'll go ahead and get started with the Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette. This thing is so pretty. It doesn't remind me, maybe just the shade reminds me a little bit of her gold palette, like this center goldy shade. But then the other shades in here, I don't find them similar to the big gold palette. I think maybe this is more of an accompanying palette to that one. So, oh, you guys, I made a boo-boo. I meant to swatch this one. Okay, here. 2 more shades. I want to build up this first one and then I'll swatch the last one. Let's build this baby up. Oh, my nails look horrible. Here. And then let's watch this guy. It's a really pretty palette. It has a really nice shift to it. Really pretty, like dual multi-chrome, duochrome, I don't know. So pretty. Yeah. So I like this palette from Natasha Denona. I didn't always I don't love all of her little palettes like this, but this one is a good one. I feel like I can get use out of it. Okay, for other eyeshadow palettes, let's go ahead and talk about Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like this is an easy palette. You kind of have like the very light looks, the more deeper looks, or you can just mix it all up and use it however you want, which is what I normally do. I don't want to swatch all of this. I do want to swatch a couple of these shades because they're so pretty. Let's swatch. They're so creamy. The mattes in here are just beautiful. Maybe I should have just swatched it all. Why did I do that? Why didn't you tell me? Just swatch it all, Rania. Let's do it. I'm gonna do that. So these 2, I'm gonna go back to it. This one, I believe, was this. And then I'm gonna try to fit them all in. Let's see if I remember their order. Okay, and then we only have 1 trio left, which is the Day Trio. So this would be the Dream Trio, or is the Dream Trio. Desk, Date, and then let's do Day. There they are. They're so pretty. Really, really beautiful. Very creamy formula. Yeah, I love it. This was a gift from my husband too, so I like it even more. Next up, let's go ahead and do the Carly Bible ABH palette. I like this one. I do not care for the outside packaging, but I do like the palette itself. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple swatches from here. Let's do Moo. How about we do Mandala? I'm gonna do Jode. And why don't we do Cindy? That's Moo, Cindy, Mandela, Jode. I think Jode isn't that what who she calls her mom, I think? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. They look so beautiful, don't they? I'm gonna try this guy. And then this one. Because, well, why not? And then Libra. Oh, Rania. There. And Libra. Ooh, Libra is a beautiful shade. So pretty. Okay, we've got, this is the newest one to me. Let's talk about the Bridgerton Pantograph Diamond of the First Water. I love this blue in here. It's one of my favorite shades. All of this is so pretty. And now to think about it, I feel like this wasn't here not that long ago. Does it matter? No, not really. It does not. Here's that blue. I'm gonna show you that blue. And I'm not a blue kind of eyeshadow girl, but that blue, oof, stunning. Still pink, which is this one. This is kind of like a Barbie palette, huh? And then there's this shade. Two more in here. I tried to put them in order. So that's the bottom row, 1, 2, 3. Top row, 1, 2, 3. Pretty. Now, the last eyeshadow palette we have is the Rose Quartz by Huda Beauty. Was it Memorial Day weekend? What was it? 4th of July sale? Something like that. I think it was 50% off, so I did pick it up. I really don't know if this is the one that I purchased before or returned, or if it was the nude one. This is very surprising for me that I was very gravitated towards this. Usually these are not colors that I really enjoy that much because I feel like they're too cool tone, too pinky for me, but I've been really enjoying them. I don't know, something's going on. I guess our preferences do change with life. I'm rambling. Let's do a couple swatches. Ooh, that's so pretty. So pretty. We're not gonna do this one, are we? Yes, we are. This is that weird creamy thing. Doesn't have any color on it. I'm gonna use it on my eyes. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's kind of a weird one, but whatever. Besides that, let's do a couple swatches. I do want to do this. Ooh, I feel like this is about to shatter. Here's that pink, the shade Joy, Empowered, Cosmic Love, and I think I'm gonna do this way. I'm gonna go down this way. And then what's this one? This is Happiness. So let me try and do them in order. Cosmic Love, that is stunning. Empowered, Joy, and then Happiness is here, because we're gonna do these two next. We've got Cherished, Blissful, ooh, Blissful is stunning. And then the last row down, we've got Moon Magic, Radiate, and Self-Love. Moon Magic, Radiate, Self-Love. Not the best swatches over here, but I tried. Oh, so pretty. I can't wait to wear this one and this one. Really pretty. Okay, should we do the other side? We'll do it. I'm gonna swatch it right under. I'm gonna start with the first row, which is Quartz, Aura, Gratitude, Quartz, or Gratitude. And then we've got, what's this one called? Precious, Energized, and Love Stone. For the sake of it, we're gonna swatch it. Precious, Energized, Love Stone, which is nothing. Just nothing. And then lastly, the last three shades are Mantra, Serenity, and Abundance. Mantra, ooh, shit. I swatched it right on top of that. That felt weird. Excuse the language. Serenity and Abundance. Dang, I can't believe I just did that. Okay, I guess you can make cream product. That's what the gloss is for. Is it? Could that be? Are you supposed to like transform a product into more glossy or more? I don't know. Here, apply this highlighter or just, well, anyways. Yeah, I screwed it up. Sorry guys, but you get the point, right? You get it. I tried. This is the first part on the bottom row, and then this side is this one here. Shh, shh. That's it for the eyeshadow palettes. The only thing we have remaining are the lippies, and well, we're gonna discuss a few other things as well. All right, all of the lip products. Wow. Couple that I know I'm not gonna swatch, like these two I'm not gonna swatch. Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the shade Cherry, and Amy Cole. These are lip balms, lip oils. I'm not even gonna bother. But let's go ahead and talk about the lip glosses. I'm gonna start with the Maybelline Lifter Glosses. This is in the shade Stone. I gotta smell them because I purchased these right when they came out, and it's been a long time since I used them. Still smell delicious. We've got the shade Petal. That smells yummy too. Ooh, that's such a pretty color. Let's do Persona. This is in the shade Coral Gloss. That would be really pretty with that extremely weird looking blush from M Cosmetics. There's that one. Let's do this one, Vasanti. This is Power Oil in the shade of Supermom. I panned one of these before. It's such a beautiful color, so comfortable. It smells amazing. This was a brand new one. So there's that. Let's do, I want to do all the glosses first. Let's do Glam Light. This is in the shade Caramel. I know that these go bad. Ooh, that smells delicious still. I had one go bad on me, so I decluttered it a while ago, a couple months ago. Just wanted to make sure that this is not bad. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love lip glosses, you guys. We've got Buxom, and this is in the shade Claire. Another Barbie color product. Did you guys go see the Barbie movie? I did. I went with my husband and my son. Oh my God, it was so cute. Fun fact, I grew up in a country where I did not have a Barbie. So a Barbie is still on my wish list for Christmas, believe it or not. My husband thinks it's funny. Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumper in the shade Poppy. Those are really nice. I haven't played with them since I got them during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. It's been a long time, you guys. That's so pretty. Smell coconutty. I think that's it for glosses. We've got these left. We have Freck Makeout Club Soft Blur Lipstick, and the shade is Freck Rust. This is such a beautiful color. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Looks so pretty on the lips too. We've got Tristique Chile Red. I know I said I was gonna take a break from red. but this is a chili red, so it's more happy, bright, summery red. There it is. I love those Tristique lippies, by the way. Oh, I discovered them through, I want to say it was Ipsy. We've got Dragon Girl by Nars. Did you see the Sephora Lip Favorites set? Oh, I want to get it, although I have the majority of the lippies that are in there. I can always gift them. This is in there, so I'll pass that on for a friend whenever I get it, because it's out of stock now. There it is. That's the Nars one. And then we've got the Gwen Stefani lipstick. This is Anaheim Shine, and the name is Stump Box, or the shade is Stump Box. It's more of a nudie lippy. There it is. And I think that's it. Wow. I think that's it, you guys. I'm done. I talked your ears off. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, wait. Setting sprays. How could we? We've got Set the Stage by Kimchi Chic. It says a waterproof matte. I don't remember if it was actually matte, but we'll, you know, we got lots of glowies. Oh my gosh, and I totally skipped this area. And then we have the Rare Beauty, Always an Optimist. This is a 4-in-1. I plan on using it as a primer mist. So we'll try, I'm gonna try it that way and see how I like this one. I remember I enjoyed it, but that was years ago. Again, with everything in my collection, it takes me years to get back to it. We did pull in 2 mascaras, and I really wanted to point out at how beautiful these look. This is the Supernatural by Melt Cosmetics. It's heavy. It's like a metal mascara. I love the red color. And then this is the Liquid Lash Extensions by Thrive Cosmetics. I've never used these ones before, so I'm really looking forward to trying this one. Another really, really pretty color. And then this with them. Like, how pretty. I think they look so beautiful. Now I'm done rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel before you leave. Just click that red subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.